another video. I tried doing a Rainbow Six video, but kind of failed. But if you can read by the title, well, first time playing started Battlefront 2, the shortened, don't. I still get shit for it by, you know, like, oh, you want to what you're playing, and it's like, well, copyright infringement, whatever. That shit. But I have, like, a serious thing, so I just watched the, Star Wars Episode 9 trailer. I definitely think this is a big turn for the sequel. I'm gonna kind of explain to you why. Whatever, I'm gonna play this and stuff, yeah. But I think this is going to be probably an amazing, because if you can tell at the end of it, if you watch it, which you should, at the very end it says no one's like really ever gone, and it's talking about Palpatine, because at the very end you can hear, after like things kind of over, you can hear Palpatine's laugh. And if you've ever read the comics, kind of know the Sith have been trying to achieve, being able to live forever for thousands of years. They've been trying. And Darth Plagueis was Darth Sidious's master, Emperor Palpatine, and he was able to influence the midichlorians to keep, everyone he cares about from living except for himself. And Palpatine is considered probably the most powerful Sith, even higher than Darth Plagueis. He's talking about how he taught his apprentice too much, pretty much everything he knew, and then Darth Sidious killed him. So in the comics, Darth Sidious had, I think he had the Kaminoans clone him a bunch of bodies at the secret facility, like he could enter his body, so he could transfer his essence into each of these clone bodies. And you could see at the end of episode 6. Sorry, I'm gonna use Emperor Palpatine. I'm just going to. I usually use Count Dooku now, but nope, it's gonna be him. That's it. Ooh, I got these guys now. I didn't even unlock them. I didn't even unlock them. Interesting. And throw street. But what was that? The end of episode 6, when the Darth Vader threw Emperor Palpatine down the reactor shaft, you could see kind of the blue. You can hear like this, kind of the, I guess, screaming, yelling, whatever. And you can see like the blue kind of energy fly up, being Emperor Palpatine's kind of essence, sort of, kind of, I don't know, whatever you call it. I don't know what that man has. I mean, look at this man. Look at this man. You see this man? I have two. But this is probably the best. It's really, good. Unlimited power. But I'm gonna say it's gonna be pretty good. You can see kind of Kylo Ren's coming back with a Knights of Ren. It'd be really cool if they use oh shoot, what's his name? Damn it, Darth Revan. That'd be kind of funny. Does his mask kind of look like similar? Just like when you look at his mask compared to the other guys, they're kind of similar. Which would be kind of funny, because Darth Revan was pretty powerful, but yeah, I doubt that. I think that's kind of be funny. But, so Kylo Ren's going to be coming back with Knights of Ren. And when it talks about, you have, what's his face, Supreme Leader Snoke, he was talking about, kind of when he died, but there was, he was talking about how there was a darker force, like, that's above him, being Emperor Palpatine, because Emperor Palpatine's power is very great. He was able to fool the entire Jedi Order and bring all of it down at his orchestration, and it's really, and just all of his abilities are great. So so him coming back really isn't that strange, and I also kind of like either bringing back Lando Calrissian, but I think it's gonna be really interesting. Kind of the whole thing with Rey being so strong, because her thing is, because technically any Force user she comes in contact with, she kind of can mimic the ability, and she kind of gains that ability. That's how she got so powerful, so quick. And it also talks about, like, the rise of Skywalker, or whatever. I have to actually check on that, but it's kind of interesting, and I kind of want to. It's gonna be, it's gonna be kind of stupid if it's just Kylo Ren because it's like, eh. But I don't know, because I think it's kind of that's not really the best title. Say if you're making it about Kylo Ren, because he's like pretty much one of the last Skywalkers, unless you count Leia, which it could be possible because Leia can use the Force. When Yoda talked about there is another, when you see freaking Leia just flying through space, and it's funny because when you see her flying through space, you can see her cut through the supremacy ship, a flagship, kind of indicating, oh, it's gonna get cut. It's just it's basically like, hey, this is what's gonna happen. She cut right through it. It gets cut right through. Hey. It's kind of like that death remote, kind of the, I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty much like, yep. So I'm definitely gonna play. I really think that this new movie is actually gonna kind of live up. I believe that Rian Johnson's not really in it anymore, because really, when you go back, they just Last Jedi was okay, which is kind of Rian Johnson kind of really screwed it up, and I can't even get his name. But the new director, I mean, he wasn't given a whole lot to work with, but I think he's really bringing it back. Which would be funny if they brought George Lucas back. I think that like it would give some like kind of guidance, because I mean he really knows how to end the saga. Like he does. But hold up, before I get this going. Director of Dark. See, yeah, The Rise of Skywalker. Welcome to Apple News. Yeah, I know I have an iPhone now. It's my first iPhone. It's just an iPhone 8, so it's really as Skywalker. But yeah, it's gonna be J.J. Abrams. I really like how J.J. Abrams kind of leaves it. I think Rian Johnson is just an asshole. Just the way he does things. I mean, it's just because the problem with, because there's always people, you kind of have. I don't like Rose. She was just terrible. Because Star Wars is kind of supposed to be above that. Because she's definitely not a strong female character. Because he's talking about, oh, you're just hating on strong female characters. No, that's not a strong female character. Star Wars has had plenty of strong female characters. I mean, Princess Leia was definitely one. I mean, your biggest one, really. But there was even ones in the background, like but that, I guess they're background. But if you're kind of talking main, because I was thinking that this is when you saw in Phantom Menace, there was that extra kind of like creature of Yoda species, like it's hard with a Y, but the other one has like the ponytail kind of thing, deal, red hair, another powerful Jedi, but I guess you can count, like, you could sort of, you can, thing, I was about to say if you counted, yeah, shit, what's her face? I'm sorry, I can't. If you counted, Amidala, or Padme. But Ahsoka Tano wasn't bad either, I mean, if you watch Clone Wars series, but, I mean, there were, like, several, like, but just the way, like, Rose was, it's just, and Rey's not that bad, like, Rey's okay, I mean, I don't mind. It's just kind of stubborn-minded, like, but she kind of, like, kind of the power overlay, it's just, kind of like every Jedi kind of earned it and kind of enlightened themselves, and she kind of is like, hey, I'm crazy powerful, woohoo. It's just, well, I think Rian Johnson's really trying to make, not Rian Johnson, Rian Johnson needs to fucking kill himself. Sorry, I'm sorry, it's just speaking my mind. But J.J. Abrams he's really working with it, and it's really great. Because I cannot wait for because they'll have kind of Star Wars Episode 9, and then they'll do the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie, and then they'll start on another saga, and they'll kind of do the standalone film, and then after that it's kind of close to kind of ending, really. I mean, the only thing I can think of is if they had, a bunch of, it'd be kind of cool if they kind of divided the rights up to some people, and like, say you had some people developing movies kind of for the Old Republic, which they should do. They should definitely let there's a kind of a fan-made movie of Star Wars, which is really good. Say they kind of split it up in a bunch of different parts, but I think the way they did it was amazing. Or new heroes versus villains. But I think the way it's developed is pretty good. The only thing funny if they brought back Darth Jar Jar, most powerful Sith Lord. Which actually there's a theory, and I actually know what I think that theory can be right. Because I mean, a theory gives out good points, just because like all the, kind of Jedi and Sith, all their fighting styles are based off of like martial arts, and like the way kind of Jar Jar Binks clumsy kind of mimic, but there was actual like martial arts movement, kind of based off that kind of like the throw off your kind of opponent. Oh no, fine, I'll be it. Everyone Kenobi. Kenobi. Hello there. General Kenobi. Fuck, I can't do it. I'm sorry. You Kenobi. I want to see Kenobi's Force Ghost. I don't know why we haven't. We've seen Yoda's Force Ghost, but we also need to see Kenobi's. And why is it like you see like older Kenobi and then you see like younger Skywalker? Like, because Skywalker, he was older and you saw his face and stuff, but they just like showed younger Skywalker. I want to know why. I just want to know. Why did they show the younger version of Skywalker, not the older, but Obi-Wan Kenobi, you showed the older version, not the younger version? Which, I mean, I guess it's because they couldn't really think of, someone to take Obi-Wan Kenobi. I mean, the whole thing really was like, it's just, they have someone be like, hey, and they were pretty much like, I don't really know too much of how, like, what's going on in the minds if they were going to make more movies. But yeah, he kind of just showed up, be like, hey, this is the younger version, but I don't know. It's still, they'll be like, well, then why? I mean, unless they already had the idea of a prequel, which, I mean, they could. I mean, they could be, hey, next couple of years, but then, it got delayed. But then it's hard to do it again, I don't know. I'm sad. That team looks sad. You got Darth Vader in the corner. Oh, I'm sorry. And of course, I never used Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't think I've even used Anakin. I've used.
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me?
Oh wait, I don't know where he's at. I don't know where he's at. Oh Jesus. Oh hey, Lando. Oh look, you spicy boy. Oh shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I suck. That's the problem with these characters. Base level, like, I haven't played this in a bit either. That's the problem. But these characters, like, because people, like, always have, like, all their cards and stuff, and it's pretty hard to face them. Pretty much everybody, there's a site for actors to go to, and you can just see which cards work the best.
Sith Lords are my speciality.
Feel like chipping in at all, Master?
Oh no. Far be it from me to step between you and the endless rain of blaster fire that follows you around. There is no chaos, there is harmony.
Oh yeah, that's the Jedi code. There is no chaos. Oh, no. Come on, face me, boy. Come on. Oh, nope. Oops. That did not go out well for me. I thought I might as well, like, streaming. I really kind of want to get back to Rainbow Six Siege. I kind of got banned twice for killing the hostage. One of them was just kind of showing my parents, and then the other one was like throwing a grenade because we were being recruited and we were being funny. And then
I hope this doesn't take long.
get away, get away, get away, get away. Why? Back away. Stop! I hate you. You're a loser. I swear to God, I hate people who use that. Ow. They should.
The battle's not won yet.
They needed to decrease like the card. They increased the card too much because he can just like sit up there. He's decreasing the damage on his rocket, so like he can be able to stay up in the air for a long time. But the recharge rate, that's what it should be.
Don't mind me.
Like they should at least have a little bit like of an extra recharge rate. Would be like, my God. Why? I don't want to deal with you, Chief. Oh, hi. Really?
Jedi's patience only goes so fast. No time for pleasantries.
Wow, this man.
Oh, I don't think so.
The Jedi are selfish with their knowledge of force.
Ooh.
You will find the dark side is far more generous.
You don't mean me any harm.
Beasts.
Okay, where's he going? He's gonna go back here. Oh, shit. I'm gonna You're gonna have to fly out of my face. Oh, shit, he got me. And the best way to do this, you have to anticipate where they're going. See, they're using 4-star cards. It's really hard for me to keep. I'm gonna use Emperor Palpatine just because we need Emperor Palpatine to tell us the strategy of Darth Vader's lies. It's not a story. The Jedi would tell us.
Evil will always find a master, won't it?
Okay, I'm done. I'm the big dome. Oh wow, I killed someone. That's great. Oh, and then yeah, you can press kind of the R or the R2 whenever you're kind of done. You guys are big dumb. And if you stay together, we would be doing better. We all stay together. You all stay together and kind of protect and like attack. Oh my God, what are you guys doing? Stop, stop. What are you guys doing? Oh shit. That was a save. What you gonna do? Oh wait. I did not mean to press it. Wow, jeez, I can't get a kill. Oh, ow, no. Save. But yeah, what you want to do is when you kind of keep going to another person. I want to see the person you can like kind of turn and then end it on them. That's what kind of do it. A lot of people, it kind of be more used for surprise. Like, oh, I'm gonna stop right here. Get a million.
You're an affront to everything the Jedi stands for.
Back. Kill them.
No prisoners.
Ooh. And it's time. I want to fight them. This should act like his old, like this Ben Kenobi game. It's just be like, ow. Big.
Taking flanks.
Well, I died. By the Dark Maul. I'm sorry. Fooled me once. Where is he? No. The fall of Skywalker. Oh God. But the one thing I'm gonna do, I will definitely do another Rainbow Six Siege video, but we had a thing upon Skellen, which It's, I've thought of a fun game.
There is no interest in this much.
We're kind of like, at the very beginning, you kind of have to like, basically make like a ton of puns. You basically have to make a bunch of puns, and like, kind of whoever has the best puns, like, you have a kind of map that's random. Like, everybody's got to pick a number, random number generator, and stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Back off me! There, die! Oh, jeez. Oh, no, no, stop. No. I am Jesus. Okay, well, Jesus died, and guess what? You know what happened on Sunday? Very special name. Bitch, it's Resurrection Sunday. I'm Jesus. Do me. I will always resurrect. I will bring a second ending. I will just keep on coming back.
Let's avoid any of General
I'm
Skywalker's
fighting.
techniques, shall we?